So one of the things that heats me up about the fitness industry is they tell you all this outdated information in order to get a lean, powerful, and attractive body. They'll say that you need to do tons of cardio, count your calories and macros, starve yourself if you're trying to lose weight, or stuff yourself to the point of discomfort if you're trying to gain weight. And they also tell you to lift weights 5 or even 6 times a week. Yet most people that follow this information barely gain muscle, burn fat, or see an improvement in their physique. Or even better yet, they'll tell you that you need to bulk up first and then you need to cut in order to get a physique like Zac Efron's. But does that make sense to you? They want you to gain a bunch of weight, and keep in mind, most of it's going to be fat, not muscle. Then they want you to cut not only the fat you just put on, but also the original fat you wanted to trim. That's like playing a game of tug of war and letting your opponent pull you 80% of the way towards them before you start pulling back. Not only do you have to recoup the ground you just lost, but you also have to pull them back even further to gain the original amount. It's one of the most counterproductive and slowest ways to get results. Now, if you are one of the few who follows this old information and does happen to get results, what usually happens is you start to get low and inconsistent energy throughout your entire day. And you might find that around 2 p.m. or maybe 3 p.m., you just suddenly crash. It's almost like you hit a wall. Or maybe you have mental fog where it feels like your brain, it isn't firing on all cylinders. Or maybe you get a dampened mood where for some reason it just seems difficult for you to be in a fun-loving attitude where you joke around with your friends, your coworkers, and your family. Well, this usually happens because you neglect the impact your food and exercise has on your body. What you need to realize is that every time you do anything like eat, exercise, or even sit down, you're actually sending your cells instructions that activate or deactivate your genes, which affect how your body and brain perform. Now, while it is true that you are born with genes that can limit your potential in certain areas, you can still send your body powerful signals that will affect how those genes are expressed, which will either boost your energy levels or dampen it. And the same goes with your mood, your fat burn, and even your muscle building ability. In fact, in the new era of health, we've compiled all of this knowledge on evolution, biology, and psychology, so that every day you wake up, you think more clearly, have more energy, and are happier than the day before. But not only will you boost how you feel and think, you also do what most people deem impossible: burn fat and gain muscle at the same time, so that you shred into a lean, powerful, and attractive body in the shortest amount of time possible. Now you might be wondering, how do we transform people into conquerors where they attain this alpha state? The answer is simple. We have a bulletproof 3-step system. 2 of the steps, they're working out and eating like a conqueror. In short, we have you do specific workouts and eat certain foods that will change you on a cellular level so that your body and brain simply operate on an entirely new level. But really, the most bang for buck in this entire system is the last step we have yet to talk about, which is acquiring the mind of a conqueror. Simply put, this is where you will shift the way that you think and act into that of a high-performing beast. Now, the reason why this is so crucial is because having a nice physique and feeling amazing does you no good if you feel like you're underaccomplished, or if you have constant negative thoughts and self-doubt, or if you feel like you're running your life in autopilot mode where you're kind of just going through the motions of life rather than doing things that truly bring you joy and fulfillment. All of these things that cut into your happiness, confidence, and peace of mind like a knife slicing through a warm slab of butter. Now, if you made it this far in the video, it's likely because you're an ambitious man who wants to become an unstoppable force so that you annihilate every obstacle life throws at you. Well, I have some good news, because right now, you have the opportunity to rewire your body and brain into a powerhouse by becoming a conqueror. Now, if this sounds like something that you're interested or you think would help your life, you can click the link around this video to access the new era of health 3-step system.